Hey guys, Brian Fisher with Edge Fitness. Hopefully your week is going great. Your day is off to an awesome start, or whenever you're watching this, maybe an awesome finish. One of the things that might determine that is how'd your nutrition go today? Right? Nutrition is a big part of your health and fitness journey, obviously. I've been getting a lot of great questions, having a lot of great conversations. You know, it's New Year's. Everyone's on that kick right now, and hopefully on a sustainable, consistency-driven case of, hey, this is something that I can sustain. Okay. A lot of things going on. And we get all kinds of questions of, hey, what's the best diet? What do you think of paleo? What do you think of keto? Should I go vegan? Should I go gluten-free? Well, it depends. What are your goals? With your nutrition, there's so much that goes on. We like to say, you work out maybe once a day, right? We'll give you a good ratio, give you a benefit of the doubt, say you work out 5 days a week. If you're not, that's okay. Do what you can do within what you have available to you and what your goals are. 5 days a week isn't for you, don't do it. But for here, you're going 5 days a week, you're going 1 hour a day. Awesome. That's 5 times. Easy math. How many times a day do you eat? Maybe 5 times in one day. Okay? Nutrition is where you have so many more opportunities for good and or bad choices to occur. You come to the gym, that's just once, you got it knocked off. Well, great. Maybe you already had breakfast before you went to the gym. If you didn't, you got 5 times, more or less, to make good or bad choices on your nutrition. What do you do? What is that best thing that you can do? What should you be doing? Don't go shoulding all over yourself. Have that great conversation with somebody earlier, and that's kind of where I want to focus this of, if you don't know your why, anyhow will suffice, right? If you don't know what your goal is, what's your motivation, well, pretty much anything will be something for you. Will it get you where you want to go, though? That's the bigger question. That depends. Know your why. If you know what your goal is, or if you know why you want to make some changes, now you can start looking at what changes do you need to make. Okay? Do you need to go to a Whole30 to see if something like gluten-free is a good choice for you? Well, that's a great option. Give it a try. Does it fit your why? Does it fit with where you want to go? Maybe it's fat loss. Maybe it's increased performance. Maybe it's injury recovery. Nutrition helps with all those things and so much more. But you have to know, okay, what's my why? Once I know that, now I can start to look at some of the hows and the whats. That comes from looking at, okay, what are you ready, willing, and able to do based on what your why is and where you're at? Right? If it's something where you should never eat cookies again, well, if somebody tells you that and cookies are one of your big weaknesses right now, you're probably just going to walk away. So what are you ready, willing, and able to do? Is it cutting back on cookies a little bit? Maybe we just need to leave the cookies alone for right now and say, hey, take me through your day. What's going well within your day? Well, I feel like I do pretty good at breakfast time. Okay, what do you have for breakfast? Oh, well, I have a bowl of oatmeal, I have some fruit, and then I have some orange juice, and then I'm good to go. Okay, well, let's take a look at that. Let's break that down based on your goals. If it's fat loss, protein intake. What in that meal is a protein? Some people don't know that, and that's okay. If that's where you're at, that's where we want to help you. We want to come alongside you and help you know where maybe some of those missing spots are, that we can help fill in some of those gaps and help you have a little bit better nutrition. Okay? You don't have to jump right away to a whole lifestyle change of, I need to go gluten-free, or I need to go paleo, keto, vegan, whatever it is. How can I be just a little bit better with my nutrition today? What's one thing that I can do to do better, progress not perfection, on my nutrition than what I did yesterday? Okay? And within a choice that you're making, what can make it a little bit better? What can make it a little bit worse? Is it a good choice, bad choice? How could it be just a little bit better? Focus on that. And if it's something that you need help with, we'd love to sit down with you, come alongside you, and help you make some of those choices to help you do better with that nutrition. So that way you can be more consistent with it. You can progress with it instead of just jumping into the deep end. Where are you going to go from there? You walk into that shallow end, okay, this is pretty easy. This is kind of low-hanging fruit. We start walking a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. Oh, okay, I need to learn how to swim here a little bit. Let me get used to this temperature of the water, this depth of the water, what I need to do here to stay afloat. Okay, I'm getting better here. I feel like I can go a little bit deeper now. Awesome. Now it is, how far do you want to go? But you have to get started, and you have to get started with something that you can keep doing. So that consistency. Look for that one thing that you can do to be a little bit better with that nutrition based on what your why is. If you know that, now you can start to understand, if I'm going to reach this big why, maybe you got 50 pounds of fat loss as a goal, or maybe you want to make the CrossFit Games, or maybe you want to be a American Ninja or whatever, do an obstacle course race, maybe you just want to be healthier for your kids and your grandkids. Whatever that goal is, nutrition can help you, but if you aren't doing something that's sustainable, it's not going to help you as you keep working on that goal. That goal may always just be there because you keep trying to go all in too far, too deep, too soon. Let's work up to it. Build up to it with good nutritional choices that you can build on each day. Use those habits, build them up to keep you going so you're not just relying on that willpower, that motivation. That's kind of like that big blaster in the video games where you come up on the big bad guy at the end and you can only use that super blaster once, maybe twice before it's completely depleted, and then it has to build and power back up. That's willpower. If you use it and rely on it too much, you drain it, you drain it, you drain it, all of a sudden it's gone. What's keeping you going? Those are those habits. That's your routine. That's what you do repeatedly each and every single day. Build up those positive habits so you can keep moving in that positive direction, starting with one simple thing for your nutrition that you can do to make it better today. Hopefully that little mindset, maybe some mindset nutritional ninjutsu helps you to feel better about what you should do. Again, don't go shooting all over yourself, to help you make better choices today. If that was helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share. Make sure you and your family and friends can keep up on everything that we're given here. We'd love to help you take those next steps. So we will see you next time with more great info.